Hello everybody, my name is Sekit, and we are playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. The goal today is to get into some better metal processing here. So what we want to do is make a Tinker's Smeltery, and we're going to need some grout. One piece of grout, it's a sand, a clay, and a gravel. Doesn't give you two in this. I am grout, yep. Okay, so that'll give us 64 grout. Now I don't know if that in itself is one of these quests here. I think we're gonna have to make the parts. Okay, so we just need. So we're gonna need 18 seared bricks. So we're gonna need more than this, but we'll get this cooking up as a start. Oh ho! We have some mystical white flowers from the Tania here. These will allow us to make a pure daisy and start getting living rock and living wood. Our search for a little more gravel has taken us to a cave, which is haven't run into any mobs, but we're gonna take this this metal if we can mine it. Tin will be valuable. Belorite will become important later on in the pack. We got some. Okay, I can't mine the peridot yet. We'd be able to make tools out of that. Pretty good ones, really. But we need a better pick. Whoop. Got him. How far does this go back? Not very far. So this is the type of ore from Songcraft 4. This is how you get your shards, which are so important. Alright. Fork this ore in this gravel. Okay, so we made a second stack of grout. We're gonna get that cooking up. We also smelted one piece of copper. If we take our copper, we surround it by 4 glass, we can get a portable tank. And these we can set down in the world and fill them with, 8? Yeah, 8 buckets full of liquid, including lava, and that's what we want. But if we just break it, we'll lose everything that's in it. So what we need is, I forgot to smelt again. What we need is a crescent hammer from Thermal Expansion. This is also from Thermal Expansion. This will allow us to pick up this and many other blocks from the mod and have it maintain its contents and settings. So this is chestnut tree, huh? What can we make with chestnuts? Trail mix, mince pie, sapling, date nut bread, chestnut butter. We can make roasted chestnuts. Get a little bit of seed oil. And looks like that's what's on the menu. So pretty cool. Okay, got some mob out in the world here. We'll put our tank down. Gonna take 8 buckets, fill it up. And 8. Then we just shift right click with it with our crescent hammer. And there it is. 8 buckets full of lava. Okay, so let's start making what we need to make now that we have our lava. We're gonna need ourselves a Smeltery controller. We're gonna need ourselves a tank, which is just 8 with just a piece of regular glass. We're gonna need faucet, just one for now, and just one drain for now. And we're gonna need 18 of those sealed bricks. How are we doing here? That'll do. Let's see. Oh, we got a Coffee Mighty Smelting. Very good. deal with that. Oh, of course, we need a casting table. Can't do much without that casting table. Alright. Now this will allow us to start building a 3x3 smeltery. We could start with a smaller one like that. 2x2, and this is on the inside. On the outside, it's going to be 5x5. But 3x3 is pretty efficient. It's a good place to start. We're not going to be permanent out here, so it's fine. And we'll just build the floor. Just regular seared bricks down here. And we'll put down our controller. Whoops. We don't need to fill in the corner spaces. We're going to put down our controller and our tank right where you can get at them. Now we're going to do more of these. I don't think we'll need them, but we'll just do a ring around here. And when I put this last one down, this will be a valid smeltery, and this should light up. Now we can just go ahead and put our drain right here. It's got the small hole on the outside, big hole on the inside. There doesn't have to be on the same level though. That's one of the things with it. I'm gonna put this down here, and we'll put the casting table in. I'll put down our lava right here, because this uses lava to smelt stuff. And the tank will hold 4 lava. And the first thing we want to do, this will double ores for us. It'll also make alloys for us. And the first alloy we want to make is some aluminum brass, which is 4 parts aluminum, 1 part copper. And I'm pretty sure I have yeah. So we'll take the aluminum gravel ore and 1 of the copper. Now, since this is defining a 3x3x1 space, we can fit 9 blocks in this melting at a time. The smeltery itself has a larger capacity for that when the blocks are melted, but that's what we get. What we're going to actually do with the aluminum brass is make casts with it. So we're going to make those just out of stone. We're going to want a little scrap. We're going to want a cast for everything. A shovel. The flint-matic should be fine, really. An axe. And we'll definitely get a sword blade pattern. And maybe a few more, depending on how much this gives us. I think this should give us about 8 ingots. So we'll sleep through the night. We'll see how it's doing here. I also don't remember in this if it takes 8 or 4 ingots. Oh, we got a little extra aluminum, so maybe it's 3 to 1. Maybe I miscounted. That's fine. So we got 8 ingots of aluminum brass. Let's start with a pickaxe. Very nice. And we can use this cast as many times as we want. I'm going to do the same with the rest of them. So there's 2 more casts I want to make. Only one of them we need a stencil for. We're going to make some tough rods. Those will cost us 3. So you see the cobble goes down from 55 to 52. The cast will only cost 1 though, so you still got 2 ingots left there. Now the next thing I want to do, I'm going to put a seared brick down. This is going to give us an ingot cast, which is going to be very handy. This will allow us to get the last ingot's worth of aluminum brass out. Now we're going to get that aluminum out too. We don't want that making any alloys with anything else if we can help it. You can store these in a pattern chest, just like the stencils, so that's no problem. So what we've got to basically cook up and also double, we've got some iron, we've got some copper, we got a bunch of tin. So we could make some bronze. I don't know how good bronze is. We could also make pig iron with some blood. That's a thought. So let's see. I think we might need the earlier version of the book for this, actually. Okay, so this is Materials in You Volume Q. This will tell us more what we want to know, I think. So iron, that'd give us mining speed of 6, mining level of 2. Okay. Pretty good durability. Let's see what it has to say. Like, you can see a lot of these, like flint is much lower quality, it's only mining level 1. Let's look for alamite is where we're heading to, but we're gonna need obsidian for that. Copper. Okay, here's bronze. So bronze is faster, and it's more durable, and it's the same mining level as iron. So we're gonna go with bronze. Bronze is 3 parts copper to 1 part tin. And this will give us 8 bronze. Nice! 8 bronze. So we're going to take our pickaxe head, our sword blade cast, our shovel and our axe head. We're going to take our tool rod cast. Alright, so 1 bronze ingot here will give us the pickaxe head instead of 3, so you can see the immediate advantage. It's also just, I don't think you can craft it. Bronze axe. Yeah, 1-1. So this is alright. Well, this thermal foundry now is uncraftable. So this is what you want. The tool rod cast is only half a material cost. So you see where we have 4 ingots in here right now. You pour this out. Now we have 3 ingots, 4 nuggets. So it's an ingot and a half. You can make nugget casts with like an iron nugget. You throw it in there, pour aluminum brass over it. You need to get that little bit out. As for building the tools, we didn't make a bronze tool binding pattern that we're going to need for the pickaxe and for the sword. We're going to make those out of paper. The reason being that paper is, it does not, add a lot of durability, but what it does do is let you add an additional modifier, that writable effect. So instead of 3 modifiers to start on your tool, you start with 4. So that's pretty cool. Now we're going to just go ahead and make all these. We're going to have and we're not going to go too crazy. We're not going to, We're not going to go too intense. We are going to put moss on these and probably redstone to increase the durability and to make them auto repair. But we're not going to be using these, I don't think, for a super long time. So we'll probably leave it at that. Make a sword at last. Our first sword, folks. Ah, that's exciting. You can pour entire blocks of metal or blocks of other things out of the smeltery with one of these casting basins. It works just like the casting table, except it doesn't need a cast in it. It'll just pour whatever. This can hold multiple metals. It'll pour whatever's on the bottom in there, and if you don't have enough, it won't detect that, and you run the risk of wasting it. So Keep that in mind. We're also going to make 2 tough iron rods, which are 3 iron ingots apiece, and I'll tell you why. With those, and an aluminum brass ingot, or gold, I think, which we don't have yet, and 6 leather, we can make something called a knapsack. And this is going to really help us out. What you do is you go up to this other tab in your inventory, and you just drop this, and then you exit your inventory. Hey, there's another tab. So this is just an inventory that you can use and store stuff in. I don't know if it's bound to a key in this. Let's see. Simply be looking down in keys. Fingers construct. Belt goggles. Nah. We can use O to. Oh no, we can't. So we'll just do it with the, and that's fine. But that gives us a lot more space, a lot more slots. So we got good weapons, good tools. We've increased our inventory. Let's see if all of that has gotten us to the end of any quests. Quest book's here somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Sure, I'm looking right at it and I just don't see it. I don't see it. I hope I didn't throw it away or something. What do you need to make it? Book and a string, huh? Do we have that? I think we could get it. I wonder what happened to it though. Oh, of course. This is my memory working here. We put it up in the knapsack that we just made. Okay, so that'll give us 4 cans of lava. We completed the What's Up Hot Stuff quest. And, well, we'll need a lot more cobble for that. They want us to make tin cans, 2. Okay, so we got the knapsack. We just don't get any rewards for that. We have enough tin to make the tin cans. That's just 3 ingots. Oh, what do you want to bet? What do you want to... Oh, no, I just had... Okay, it's not that. I just had it backwards the way it goes. Okay, that's fine. So there's 12 cans. We could have used those instead of buckets, but I'll need a bucket eventually. So there we have it. Next up on the menu, we still have to make these cutters. And for that, we're going to need the cutters for wires, and that's going to come in handy very soon. I think we're going to need, 3 more iron plates and 2 iron ingots. So that's another 8 total. 8 total. So we'll take our forge hammer, and we'll stick these up here in the crafting station like so. That'll give us our iron plates. And then 2 ingots, bottom corners, 2 plates, and the top corner plate in the middle. And this will give us our cutter. We're going to be able to use this to make copper wire, which is going to become important very, very soon. And that very kindly gave us a basic machine case, which we're also going to need very, very soon. So next up, we've got, well, everything. We just got to make some rubber bars. All we got to do to make rubber bars is to smelt up, how would it smelt it all up? Is to smelt up this raw rubber that we got from chopping down those rubber trees in the last episode. Alright, forget how much it wanted. I see 2 rubber. Okay, so now we need to do all of this. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to need some planks. And what we're going to need to do is make one of these. A tree tap. These will allow you to, before they break, they'll allow you to harvest a little bit of rubber from the other kind of rubber tree that we have in the pack. Those are from Industrial Craft 2, and you can tell them from a pretty far distance away. I see one over there. You see that tree that looks like it's making a rude gesture? It's got those 3 blocks. Pointing up, that's a rubber tree from Industrial Craft 2. Oh, the sun's setting. This, by the way, is a berry bush. You can harvest the bushes, too, and plant them somewhere else if you want. The berries are good. You can eat them to increase your saturation, even while your hunger bar is completely full. Speaking of berries, I see our berry garden expanded. We got another one right over here. They're not super common, but you do find them in a lot of biomes. So let's see. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and get rid of a lot of the leaves. Maybe we'll get lucky, get a sapling. What we're looking for is like an orange spot on the wood, and it doesn't look like this has one at all. Oh, there's one. Okay. They can have a varying number. Now what you do, you take your tree tap, and you right-click, and that'll give you a piece of sticky resin. You can still see the spot again. You can right-click it again, but then the resin will never grow back. So what you want is to grow a bunch of these. If this is the kind of rubber you want, you grow a bunch of them. You take all the leaves off. Keep the ones that have like 3. But we're going to be mostly using the Mine Factory Reloaded rubber. The recipes, as far as I know, are all interchangeable, and I like its aesthetic a little more. It's also easier to harvest. All right, there we go. And that, maybe, is the end of that quest. Okay. We'll go with this kind of rubber. Now for the next one we're going to do, this thing here, we're going to make a vanilla furnace. Now to do this, we're going to need compressed cobblestone. So we're going to need more cobble than we got right now. So I'm going to go mining. I went mining. I have a whole bunch of stuff here, including some diamonds. The pickaxe had no trouble with that. Couldn't mine obsidian with it. But what we're going to do, we could just wait and see if this bronze pickaxe, it'll eventually heal over time. It'll heal pretty quickly. Or, okay, so we can't just do it from that inventory. Let's try from the crafting station. Okay, so we could just repair it all the way immediately, just by crafting it with 1 bronze ingot in the crafting station, and there we have it. There it is. So I got blown up by a creeper. I had a terrifying moment where I thought it had gotten the smeltery. Fortunately, it had not. I think I can just break this with my hand. Okay, so I get all my stuff back, but it doesn't sort it for me. Okay. Pass this back up. Finally, we're gonna look at some upgrades. Redstone increases the mining speed of the tool. So we're gonna just surround this. I think it'll take up to 50. So we'll just surround this with redstone. Put them on there. You can see haste getting added. Lapis, which we don't have any of, is luck. You get 300 lapis on there, and you got the equivalent of fortune 3. We'll do the same to the sword. It'll give you looting. But we don't have that. Now, the other thing that I'm gonna put on there is a diamond. And what this will do is increase the durability by 500. We'll do this over here so you can see. So, yeah, durability plus 500. So that'll give it a durability of 1214, which is pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Now what I'd like to try to do is see if we can change out the weapons parts. I don't know if it's just 1 ruby. Let's find out. We're going to make a ruby sword blade, which is better than a bronze sword blade. And we're going to go on over here to our tool station. We're going to see if we can slap this on here. Doesn't look like it. That's okay. So what we'll do is we'll make a new sword. So you see this has an attack of 4 hearts, this has an attack of 3 hearts. It's not as durable, but we'll put some moss on it, and it'll heal for us, and that will be just fine. But that's all the time we have for this episode, folks. So thank you all for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye now. Have a lovely day. Bye.